Hi, my name is Teresa with MediaPix Web Designs, and today I'm going to walk you through the basics of managing your Facebook fan page. And first I want to say that if you're not familiar with fan pages and you haven't created one yet, don't be afraid that it's linked back to your personal profile. It's not. Your personal profile can be on complete lockdown, and your Facebook page or your Facebook fan page will be public. So don't worry about that. And I can show you when I go to my wall. You'll see that my thumbnail, anytime that I put a comment in, the thumbnail is the MediaPix. It's not me personally. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to show you is that everything on this video can be found with step-by-step instructions on my Facebook wall. The URL to that is www.facebook.com/MediaPix. And there's a lot of how-tos, tricks, problems that I've had in the past. I'll post them on here that can help you out. But how to create a Facebook business page is on here too. So I usually use this link all the time because I don't like to type this www.facebook.com/pages/create.php. It's too long, so easier for me just to go to my own post. So here is the URL that you would go to create your own Facebook page if you haven't done that yet. And I'm not going to walk you through step by step here because again, you can find that on my wall. But basically, if you're creating a local business, it's very self-explanatory. Make sure you fill out everything, agree to the Facebook pages terms, read them. Okay, so if you've already created your fan page, great. I'm going to start moving a little bit faster because there's a lot of stuff that I want to share with you. But for example, one thing that you will see when you first start off your fan page is your Get Started tab. That will eventually go away. Basically, it's Facebook helping you out so you can import your contacts, your friends, tell everybody, tell the world about your new fan page, and you want them to like it, become a fan of your page. Okay, so next on the list is how do you get to your fan page after you've created it? Okay, you could be anywhere on Facebook. You can be on your personal profile. You could be at another page. All you have to do is go up here where it says account, click on it, click on manage pages, and then I have a lot of pages that I administrate, so you're probably just going to see yours. Mine is MediaPix Web Design, so I'll go to my page, and that's how you get to your page. Okay, next. Okay, next let's talk about your avatar. This is the avatar that people will see whether they're on your wall or any tab that they're on. This is what brands your Facebook fan page. Okay, and to upload one of these is very simple. When you first create your fan page, you're gonna see, upload a photo. You could change the photo. It's very self-explanatory, so I'm not going to get into that. But basically, you just have to make sure that your width is 200 pixels and probably no more than 600 pixels in length. Okay, so let's talk about this thumbnail. That's when you first upload your picture, you're going to notice that the thumbnail, when you first write something on your wall, the thumbnail's kind of funky, right? So you want to go to edit page, and when you click on edit page, you want to go to your profile picture, and then underneath your profile picture that you've uploaded, you want to go to edit thumbnail. And when you edit the thumbnail, you can actually move this around, and just kind of position it somewhere where you're happy with, okay? And then click on save. Once you click on save, you could just click on view page and make sure that your little thumbnail is where you want it to be. Okay, let's go back to edit page. Okay, next, what I want to talk about is manage permissions. Facebook fan pages are public. And actually they're public to even people that are not signed into Facebook. So they're actually searchable pages for Google, Yahoo, and all your major search engines, okay? But once you start putting age restrictions like people 17 and over, etc., what ends up happening is that you're limiting yourself and you're no longer going to be able to be seen unless a person who is in fact 17 and over, 18 and over, etc., is logged into Facebook, then they can only see your Facebook page. So don't restrict yourself. Make sure that you're searchable and that people that aren't logged in can see your Facebook page, and keep it to anyone 13 plus. Okay, next, let's go to back to view page. Let's talk about where people land on your Facebook page. Okay, my Facebook page is extremely basic. The only difference that I have that you probably don't have on your Facebook page is I have a welcome tab. And this welcome tab is a little bit more advanced, and it does you do have to know a little bit of coding and how to do FBML tabs, and I'll cover that in a later tutorial. But for the most part, most of you will have your wall info, links, discussion video, and some other stuff over here that I'm going to be covering in a minute. So what do people see when they first land on your page? So let's say you don't want them landing on your wall, okay? You want them to land on your info tab, for example. What you need to do is you want to go to your wall and you want to click on settings. Okay, so here we are in your settings, and here's where you manage where you want people to land on when they visit your Facebook fan page. So if they are not a fan, and you don't want them to be going to your wall, okay, this is where you can select info, for example. And the reason I'm saying info is because if you don't have a welcome tab, you really don't want people going to your wall, and I'll tell you why. When you have people going into your wall, I'm going to get out of here for a second, all they see is a bunch of posts, and they really can't make out what you're all about. You know, I mean, there's a lot of information in there. And so what you want them to be able to see is read a little bit of basic information, detailed information about you, or what have you. Okay, so again, you go to your settings from your wall, and then you could just put your default landing page for people who are not your fans, to go to your info tab, and you could just click on that. I'm going to put mine back to welcome, and then there's no save button, so you just click away after you're done. Okay, next we're going to talk about notes. Notes is the way that I post all of my information onto my wall. I don't have a Twitter account or anything like that. A lot of people use their Twitter account to feed in their tweets into their Facebook, but we're talking about the basics. So like I said, my fan page is very basic, so I use notes all the time to write my post. And what you need to do, if you're on your wall and you can't see the actual tab here, you could just click on that little arrows right there and click on notes. And let me show you one thing before we go on to notes. Okay, let's say that you want to rearrange these tabs. Really quickly, I just wanted to show you. You can just click and drag your tabs back and forth wherever you want it, wherever it makes sense to you. Just wanted to show you that very quickly. Okay, so what I want to point out about creating a note is the photo functionality of it. When you are on your Photos tab, that is a very different type of photo, the way that Facebook uploads it. It's nice. You upload your photo, you click on the photo, and it makes it nice and big, and you can see it, and it's nice and clear. With notes, let me show you. Let me go back to my wall. Here's a note right here, and I do have pictures. You can't click on the picture and make it bigger. So when you are creating a post using the notes feature, you want to prep all your photos before, because then you just get a big blur if you're not prepping them. If they're too big, if they're any wider than let's say 200 to 300 pixels wide, then you're going to get really blurry pictures where you're not going to be able to tell what the heck it is. Okay, so let's go back to my wall, and I'll show you how to get to notes so you can create one. Click on notes, and write a note. And what I like about them is that you can save the draft so you don't have to publish it immediately. You can preview it, save it, discard it to delete it, or you can publish it. Let me show you really quick here. Title. You just make something up here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So here's where you add a photo. Again, prep your photos before you add them. I've already prepped a few. They're on my desktop. So all I'm going to do is I just click inside of the field. It opens up my files to upload. You know, here's my files to upload. Okay, so I'm just on my desktop and I'm just going to select a picture. Click on open and it starts uploading the photo, right? Okay, you're going to see like a very faint view of the photo, and you'll see here where it says photo 1. To preview this, you have to click on preview so you could see your photo. And if it's way too blurry, what you need to do is edit your post and delete it. If you do not delete it from here, but you delete it from here, no matter what you do, sometimes you have to, okay, no matter what you do, when you post it, when you click on preview, it's still going to be there. Okay, so make sure that if you have a photo that you don't like, you remove it here and then it removes it properly. Okay, other thing that I wanted to show you too is how to let me find another picture here. Upload a picture. Okay, see, now it says photo 2 because it knows that I uploaded one. Let's say that this photo 2, I add a caption to it. Let's just say my photo, and select the layout how you want that photo to be seen. Okay, once you select the layout, let's say I want this layout. I want the text to wrap around the photo here. You want this photo to be before the text, for example. Right click on here, cut, and come up here and right click and paste. Okay, and that'll put the photo in the correct place. Delete that. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that a little trick. And then before you publish it, you can either preview it or save it. When you save the draft, okay, here's your saved draft. It's not published. The way you get to it is, again, like let's say you're on your wall. You want to go back to your notes and you want to make changes or what have you. Your notes, your drafts are going to be here. MediaPix Web Designs drafts. This is mine. And then you'll see the one that I just created, which is title. And that's where you go in and you click on it and you can start editing it. Okay. So I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so I have about 60 more seconds to finish this up. The last thing I want to show you is on your personal profile. If you go to your personal profile, you'll notice that you have the option to put in your employer. Well, when you put in your employer here, if it's not going to the correct fan page, it goes into a phantom page. So this is how you make sure that it's going to the correct place. So I'm going to click here and mine is going to the right place. But if yours doesn't, excuse me, let's go back over here to your wall, click on edit profile, go to education and work, start typing in something. I'm just going to type in Microsoft, for example, and then you're going to see the avatars for all the Microsofts that are available. Pick the correct one that you work for, and make sure that all this is filled out. Add job. When you're done, just delete the one that doesn't work. So let's pretend this one doesn't work, so go ahead and click that, and then you just go back to your profile and you click on your job posting again, and you just make sure that it's going back to the right fan page. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Leave your comments or visit me on Facebook. Thanks. Bye.